and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and dolls. Just a few things before we get started. 1. Please ensure all mobile devices are completely turned off as they can interfere with electronics. 2. We would please like to ask you to not film or photograph this show. Official photos will be available on the school site after the show. And 3. We are not expecting any fire alarms tonight, so if it does go off, it will not be a drill. Please leave calmly and quietly. We would like you to make yourself aware of your nearest fire exit. Thank you. With that out of the way, may we please present to you the Ralph Allen School production of Guys and Dolls. We sure hope you enjoy.
what the Bible tells us, and that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own streets, prepared to do battles with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission where you will always be to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Think not of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and we can put a fight for him forever. Remember, friends, it's a Save Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and night with special prayer meeting till Thursday and... Oh, there's always next time.
Sarah, why is it that a refined doll like her gets mixed up in a mission dodge?
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
You know, it's too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, I'll go.
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, if you see him, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I just wish they...
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan? Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Hey, any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean that Nathan Detroit has been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rusting up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yes.
Oh.
You can tell him for me. I know that right now he's going to be running around looking for a spot. But nobody is going to give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Like Nathan, both.
I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. And I can't...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, why, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you didn't think I was talking about you. There are plenty of other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues here about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live off your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does a cop want from me, huh? What am I, a criminal? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, for which, in return, I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I find a... Yes, I found a place. We're holding the crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers?
I checked all the regular places. Back at the cigar store,
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I went down to the Biltmore Garage. In fact, I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might be able to give us a place. But he wants $1,000 bucks.
$1,000?
In cash. And he won't accept my market.
Your mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 I made to Detroit. A marker's like a pledge that a guy can't roach on. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It's impossible. Me? Without a livelihood? Why? I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
How can I? I'm broke. I couldn't even afford Adelaide a present today. And you know what that is today? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate the game. The town is up to here with my players. The Greek sits out.
Granny Bottle Bates.
Scram swear.
I know, I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door at the gym of Public School 84.
There's the storeroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why is good old reliable Nathan Detroit? If we're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan. Oh, it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent flowing crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of thanks for the fellow who could get us. If we only had a lousy little grand, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan Detroit. In the size of your bundle, you want to increase. In a range that you go broken, quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent flowing game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have a game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
We'll float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in New York.
Sky Masterson, there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he bet 10 C's his temperature would reach 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky he'd reach 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can come up with a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a flour lands on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake. Look, run over to Mindy's restaurant and ask her how many pieces of cheesecake she sold yesterday. Oh, and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What you want to know that for?
Just do it. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she hears I'm on the crab game, she'll never set foot on me again.
About big things yet?
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. On to me, tuna fish on dry, and a chocolate sundae with spare ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. So finally, I says to him, look, Charlie, I am starving, and I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So, what do you say to him?
Well, I told him I said I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't get yourself upset. How'd you go?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary!
A present for me?
I hope you like this.
It's about...
Read the cut.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belt. That's so sweet. Look at it. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right. I did it. I'm sorry.
No, I might like it when you get to me presents. It makes me feel like you're married.
One of these days, I'll be your man. You'll have more mate than me.
Nathan, I can do without anything, just as long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crab game? What a sad boy.
What about the cheesecake and 1,500 strudel?
Huh? Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that
His wife's having a baby.
about? Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. It's a brother I got to meet. And I know you're getting hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide over to the drugstore? Look, Adelaide, you've got a cold. And it's across the street, and there are plenty of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You are just the sweetest person. Goodbye. Oh!
Masterson, glad to see you, Sky. Nathan, you were promoting you. Why, how are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great. 2 wonderful weeks in Nevada. Beautiful scenery, healthy climate, and I'm getting for 50 G's of blackjack.
50 G's? You going to be in town, Mom?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
No. I got a lot of work to do. Meantime, how about popping over to Mindy for a piece of cheesecake or something? I heard they sell a lot of cheesecake.
I'm not hungry. But tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days we're getting married?
Well, we all gotta go sometime.
Nathan, we can fight. Guys like us, Nathan, you better remember, the Pleasant Adults Company may be, she was always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? How about popping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No, I think they will make results.
Oh, but you will admit that Mindy sells the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh wait, and yet there are some people who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think she made more of yesterday? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought, but I would say if everybody's like I am, Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
How much?
Huh?
I said how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you'd be a betting man. You always take a percentage off the top.
For old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh,
When I was a young man, about to go into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I'm sorry that I'm not able to bank on you through a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm now going to say to you some very valuable advice. One day, in your travels, a guy's going to come to you with a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken, and he's going to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your area. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you can stand there, you'll end up in the near-field cider." Now, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheese.
you don't think that?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie that you have on.
Well, no bet. Red, what a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Oh yes, Sky, I'll go there.
Good, how's with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nice and nicey. We took Adelaide to the drugstore and she says to you to be sure to pick her up at the hot box after the show. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That's what you talked about, I heard you. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that's most difficult to unload.
But I don't want one, Lola. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a dog, oh, who's the hotter at it? A dog is a necessity.
I'm not putting a rap on those. I'm just saying, I got him. Keep having him around when he wants him. And the reason to find it.
Not dogs like Adelaide.
Nathan, they run away for age. All dogs the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Then how come you ain't got a dog, huh? How come you're going to Havana without one?
I let trouble luck. But believe me, if I wish to take your doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not for your high-class dogs.
Any doll, you name it.
Any dog? And I name her? You bet $1,000 on that. You bet $1,000 that if I name her, we'll be in Havana tomorrow. You got a bet. I name her. Bert? Right.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. They do that every day.
You take Citizen.
Indeed we do. Sarah? How do you do? Armanaki. Armanaki.
Sky Masterson,
What's wrong? What is the trouble?
my heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I've wasted my life on gambling and evil betting, and suddenly I realize the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Iowa? Didn't I see you a little while ago down Broadway?
Possibly, I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly, I would never have taken up gambling had I not fallen with evil companions always offering me such advice.
Here you go, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you just go on right ahead talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be fine.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out there every day trying.
Why don't you try the night?
How so?
As a former sinner, I have to know the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try an all-night session against the devil.
What a great suggestion. Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it's not a sin.
Why not, lady? I suppose you sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
And if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here's a pamphlet I think you should read. It should give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And there'll be an evening prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you would like to attend.
Miss Sarah, I hope you not think I'm getting out of line when I say I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady such as yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. There are a lot of wonderful places just about here by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
It's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
I will need a lot of personal stuff from you. My heart is black as 2 feet down a bull skull.
Well, I'll be speaking at the prayer meeting on Thursday.
I need private lessons. A dinner.
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming out of the warmth of your kindness. Hey. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
Sorry. That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah. No peace unto the wicked. Proverbs chapter 57, verse 22.
It's Proverbs.
Want to check? Isaiah,
Isaiah.
there are two things we in every hotel in the country. Sky Masterson and Canadian Bible. I must have read the good book 12 times or so.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information comes in handy. I once won 12 G's in a parlay, Shadrach, Miscatch, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying to sin. Look, I'm a big sinner if you get me. It's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
When is a big meeting of yours anyway? Thursday, I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 1,000 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that I will sit still and listen to you.
And what's in it for you?
At dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson Bunker for 1,000 genuine sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 1,000 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon.
It'll take us a while to get where we're going.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubano. Havana.
El Cafe Cubana. Havana.
Where do you want to eat? Howie Johnson's?
El Cafe Cubana, Havana.
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I never realized, Mr. Campbell, when you described the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I never realized, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful the sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why did you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
Don't hate anybody.
Except me. You know, I'm relieved to know it's not all guys, and just me that you think. But I wonder, is there a guy out there that don't please the sergeant? What would this guy be like?
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he would not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know.
For I imagined every from his strong moral fiber to the wasteland in his hand, to the holy aroma of his blood.
You have placed yourself as stars down, God. The breakfast eating works for the time.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got the guy, I'll figure it out.
Yes,
Including what he smokes, I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
And you know at a glance by the two parapets. No, you're talking about love. You can't go like that. What are you thinking? A guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels when a heart throb?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly unknown. When my love comes along.
Hello, hello? Is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me speak to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute, I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
I'll be $8. What you say, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, would I be able to tell the guys that the crap game is going to be at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude with me, I'll take the game someplace else.
And have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
I made a bet. I can't lose. I bet that he couldn't take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because this doll don't go to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
Joey!
Nathan, there'll be no crap in here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the hot box. Look, just one thing. Can I at least tell the guys that it's gonna be at your place tomorrow night?
Not till I get the dough.
Fine, you'll have it. Goodbye.
Bye.
I hope he gets stabbed by a stove baker. love you, a bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Hello, Pieface.
How are you, handsome?
What have you got there?
A book.
A book? You always read books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
Oh, how is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I'd had it, and I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said to read this book, because he said it could be due to psychology.
You don't have that, do you?
Oh, no. Nathan, this is the type of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy in which you wouldn't think you would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls that you can almost bet wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some doll won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, well, I'm going to get raised. And so with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think if, well, maybe we finally get married?
Of course we're going to, sooner or later.
I know, Nathan, but... Achoo! Oh, I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Nathan, this is something I've never told you before, but my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would you think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyways, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then, after about 2 years,
What, after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother you had a baby?
Well, I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we had it.
What type of baby was it?
I was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, anyway, Nathan, now we can get married and it won't be late anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her sooner or later. And what'll I tell her, huh? What'll I tell her I did with 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we going to do?
Well, we could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in that box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I couldn't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Oh, would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So, anyways, I got the veil. Now all we need is our license and a blood test.
Oh, what?
Blood test is the law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan! You're not planning on running the crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you. And I want us both to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody seen a diamond earring out here?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, you. I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Next, and he dumps me on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up! It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are going to be alright. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Look, come on, honey. Cheer up. Feel better tomorrow. I see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray wherever you figure this drives so hard line blur. You can give her a shot of whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel line, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency, chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cold. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A, the bronco fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a hard to make herself a name and taste, a person can develop a cold. And furthermore, just stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. When they get off the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off in Saratoga for the quarantine time. A person can develop a grip, a post-nasal drip with a wheezing and a sneezing and a sinus that's reopen from a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a big cold.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
I was just following with Sarah. You should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at bathing time.
Great. Just so we don't take it to Havana.
Havana, he could we can take ourselves to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan anyway? He ought to be lining out the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yes, it is too bad a small businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Maybe that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told that it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I will tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to the Roxy. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who won his wife a smooth ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys in the home on a television set who used to be one something over over. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that is licking, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach the stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some love.
When you start the job, winning out the brand, chances are it's insane. There's only job can be for Jane. You can be a gent, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that we flat in the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a Joe saving half of his gold, make a bet that he makes it for some dough. When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a cinch of a bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
You meet a mug licking out of the jug, and he's still licking like before.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a wrong rule 12 to 7. That the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a sports and his gashes run short, make a bet that he's making it for some dough. When a guy wears tails with a front looking white, who the hell do you think he's tickling ring on a Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells of White House and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, outing it us forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, looks like you finally lost him. I do think you should have paid him some attention.
Yes, he came to every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I didn't. I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post in the first place. Well, that's the way for lunch. And to think, I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to have these gamblers just begging to come to our mission. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Agatha. All right.
Good morning, General. Oh, we didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings, trying to stimulate interest.
Sarah, there's something I got to talk to you about.
Well, why don't you come inside, have some lunch with us?
No, I don't have time, dear. I've sent all the calls made. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh no! Close the mission? Please, General, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there's so many different calls on us. Some
doing so much better now.
We've got a big meeting announced for tomorrow night. You've announced a meeting, but will anybody be there? Will anybody come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help but hear. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner. I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah here can be a big success.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come along to the mission meeting tomorrow night and see for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea, Miss Sarah?
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
You all got your red carnations?
Yeah.
Remember, no one will be let into the game unless they got the red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
Listen, Hank.
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, can I tell the guys at the Fillmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely back at the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be here. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
Well, I have to get some groceries. I was feeling kind of faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back without it, even if it means just starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Harry. What? Harry the horse, how are you? How's Brooklyn?
Detroit, if there is no game around, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you will not spoil our evening. And as much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight, I'm sure you may have heard of her. I'd like you to meet Big Joe from Chicago.
Why? How do you do, Peach? Welcome to our fair city. As you know, the heat is on, but just be patient and you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Joe? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came in to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there was no game tonight, Big Joe would be considerably displeased. And Big Joe don't like to be displeased, as I'm sure you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased them. Although, I would admit, it may be hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Why, Big Julie, believe me, when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Rusty Charlie, Angie the Ox, Little and Fluey, Society Max. Hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn, and pardon me, I'm not very good on names, but your face looks familiar. Do you mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. You know, this looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. Nathan, tell me, what's the occasion?
Well, it's
It's a party!
Indeed. What kind of a party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner! Nathan's getting married!
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
For he's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, honey, I'm so thrilled, but why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Look, when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never thought it was a bachelor dinner. Well, I thought it was
It's a bachelor dinner.
dinner!
Yes, sir, it's a bachelor dinner.
Well, just Nathan?
Well,
Oh, Nathan. These fellas are good enough to throw you a bachelor dinner, and you can't even tell them when the wedding is.
well, we gotta get time for elections and a blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night right after the show at the Hot Box?
Well, we gotta get time for a blood test.
You could elope.
what?
Yeah, drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. Nathan.
Elton.
Yeah, and marry her right away, and they don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea. Hello, I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Well, what the hell?
Oh, my congratulations to you, Nathan. My only hope is that there's nothing in hereditary.
Nathan, I've got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be in the show at the Hot Box tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll dress up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. They all buy my mother, only what will I buy her?
Send her a telegram and date it back.
Oh, I better wait until we've had 5 kids. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big?
Tell me, how long you know the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The dope from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. She couldn't have.
Sugar and a kind of native flavor.
Flavor.
Bacardi.
Oh. Well, it's very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to add as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, Slugger. It's over. Mr. Chen. You alright?
Am I all right?
Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a vampire light, or if I were a better way, ask me how do I feel?
few more days just to see how wonderful it is.
I think we better hurry if we want to catch a plane back to New York.
Well, I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You wanna know why I took you to Havana? It's because I made a bet. That's how you met me. I made a bet.
Well, how else for a girl meant to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I gotta think what's best for you.
You're talking just like a missionary.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We were shown you can make our descent into Idlewild Airport, so please put all passengers back in their safety belts for landing. Thank you for traveling from Havana to New York with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and see you again next time.
Thank you for taking me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you're fine.
Oh, golly! I don't know how I'm gonna get home with all this stuff! It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Fine. Sky, look! The girls just gave me a brand new shower!
We went to the online drugstore and we got her a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful. You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Oh, nice to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping to get married right after the show at the Hot Box tomorrow night. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Oh, gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
She's so busy. Happy?
She's in love.
Yeah. I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful and wonderful.
You're the only thing I've known for quite a while.
My time of day is the dark time, a couple of years before dawn, when the street belongs to the cup, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, when the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me.
Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
Obadiah Matheson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told that to.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once, it's you forevermore.
I've been to Cuba. Oh, you're more tired than I am.
Move it! Guys, the cops are coming!
What's going on? Canasta!
Wait a minute! I'm out 10 G's!
Oh, someone must have tipped them off. You know, I have seen a lot of strange things in my time, but I have never seen a floating crab game go full-blown in a mission.
Crap game.
Sarah, I hope you realize I have nothing to do with this. Sarah!
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone's welcome to the mission.
No, that's not what I meant.
It's no use, Guy. It's like you said, it's no use.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly and in every way be fair? If I give my heart to you, will you give me all you love? Will you swear that you'll be true to me by the light that shines above? And will you sigh with me when I'm sad? Smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you are with me tonight. Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all those things to me, then I'll give my heart to you. And will you sigh with me when I'm sad? Smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you are with me tonight. Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all those things to me, then I'll give my heart to you.
Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other.
Right now, Mr. Troy has been in all evening.
Bring me a Ryan soda.
Sky, just see Miss Adelaide.
Huh?
I bring a message for her. From Nathan.
What's the message? Where's Nathan?
Well, you see, it's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has been taken ill with a
rare tropical disease.
Yeah, it's not bad. Anyways, Nathan has
Nicely. What's the message? Where's Nathan?
The crap game's still going on.
Since last night.
Well, you see, Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, she was most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Where is the game?
You looking for some action?
No, but I would like to talk to some of the guys. You see, I gave a marker to, well, somebody. And I'd kind of like to clean it up before...
I'll meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky, Nathan has to come tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
Did he promise to change?
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls they got that you like, you take right into alterations?
Well, what about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
No, Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit. And yeah, Sky Masterson. They don't belong in a life like that. So when Dulce makes it with us, it's no good. No good. See you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas, maybe? Gotta take on the lake plane.
Well, will you see Nathan before you go?
Possibly.
Well, tell him I never want to see him again and have him call me here.
Why don't you get another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Way too full for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in all these, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in spikes and pulps till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's making from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu, 103.2, so much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing, her story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold.
we don't have a big meeting tonight? Suppose nobody shows up at all. We'll explain to the general.
We won't have to explain. It'll be perfectly clear. I just want to get far away from this place. To go somewhere where
the sinners are all well behaved and respectable.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled here in our mission.
Someday they'll be praying there. You man like Sky Masterson, he came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. Sin on you again and get stuck on him?
It's fine. I'll get over it.
Well, what do you want to get over it? Well, it's not pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him,
he will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Yes, and the general's expecting lots of people.
The general's a tough fellow, eh?
Well, let's just say no one will be there.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is concerned with our troubles on Arvide. Come on, let's go.
Wait, you forgot something. For being a gambler, and never forget, you hold my marker for 1 dozen sitters tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I think I'd rather this time you forgot.
I cannot vouch for marker.
Well, last night our mission was filled with your friends, so let's call us even.
If you don't pay off that bunker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty Welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
Oh, well, Sky, it's about a 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Big Julie, the fellas are slightly fatigued for weariness. Haven't been chewing crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who's tired. I am at 25 G's, so nobody leave.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he is a bad loser. It is merely that he likes to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Take 200.
I'm off that.
If you do not shut up, Big Joe will arrange the other half.
Here comes that big lucky roll. Ah! And it's a 1-on-1. Snake eyes, you lose. $50 in the house. The dice is still yours to roll, and your luck is bound.
Shut up! Another 5. 200 more.
And it's the snake eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Joe. Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play on credit.
Big Julie. The boys are tight. Of course, me personally. Why, I'm as fresh as a daisy.
Well, then I'll play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every pot. You must have by now quite a bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk is only a fair I assume some dough.
Detroit, I am going to roll you, willy or nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my mark.
And if I lose,
You will give him cash.
I want to hear it from Big Julie.
You'll give me cash.
Now I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put up the dough. Is anything wrong?
No. I owe you 1,000 signed X. How is it you can write 1,000 but you cannot write your own signature?
Well, I was good at arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Hey, it should put you through Harvard.
I'm rolling 1,000. And to change my luck, I will use my own dice.
Your own dice?
I had them made for me, especially in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interlope Chicago dice into a New York crap game.
It's a breach of etiquette. Tell me where it says that in Emily Post.
Big Julie, I don't wish to seem petty, but may I have a look at these dice?
Spots.
But these dice ain't got no spots on them. They're blank.
I had the spots taken off for luck. But I remember where the spots formerly were.
You're going to roll blank dice. And remember the spots from where they formerly was.
Why not?
I see hoopies and...
Okay then. A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
Enzy, come again, Z.
I hope he pulls down on his NZ.
A 10. I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. Now I'm shooting 2,000. Get up.
I just remembered that I'm eloping tonight. I've got to go meet Adelaide.
Get up to 2,000.
How about letting some of the other chaps in on the fun?
Yeah, after I'm through with you. 2,000. Seven. I win.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I think I'll take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I'm shooting $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes, I lose.
For that, I gotta bend down?
Detroit, now I'm going to roll you for 3,000.
3 G's?
I'm rolling you for 3 G's. Put it down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put the money straight into your pocket?
Get it up, wise guy. Ha! 11. I win.
Well, that cleans me.
Now I'll play with you guys.
Hang on a minute. You gotta give me a chance to get even. I will now roll you with my dice.
All right, Detroit, that's fair. But what are you going to use for money?
I'll use my marker.
And you want Big Joe to put up cash.
Nathan done it.
Sure I done it. What is this anyways?
Nathan, take it easy.
Him with his no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spot off him!
Nathan, don't make Big Joe have to do something to you.
Yeah, I am on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in some mess. They said I know where I am. Here I risk my neck for the crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And look where I end up. Broke in a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing that you cannot do that will not cheer me up.
Hey, Sky.
Gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment. But I'm willing to talk to some of you guys.
Oh, we ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
I'm asking for only 1 minute.
We are shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. The commission doll to Havana.
Oh, I get it. Look, buddy, why don't you go running back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
If you want action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. Look, you guys. Tonight, in Miss Sarah Brown's mission, they are holding a midnight tournament. Now I promise to deliver to them some sins. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are higher than the paint.
I don't want to waste the evening in no hallelujah joint.
If you don't do us a favor to me, do us a favor to yourselves. I guarantee the air in the mission smells cleaner than down here.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
What's wrong with the Bible? Hey, and maybe the Bible don't read as live into scratch sheets, but at least it's twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Sky. About the Havana business. I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Julie. I now have the 1,000 to roll you again with my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What do you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours, and yours, and his, and yours. I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm gonna bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash for a marker against your souls. If I win, show me the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. But if you win, we gotta show up at this Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you show up to the same soul mission. 1 million.
Okay by me.
By me too.
Yeah, sure. I want you two, Nathan, $1,000 against your soul.
I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you even spell so?
S. Oh, I know. All right, put that in your pockets. Now give me the dice. Give me room.
Quit stalling. Roll. What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You've seen me roll for 100 keys. But I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there's room for doubt. At times you have a very young lady like way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been washed, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman
keep the party alive. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm a fella, you hear me? Rock me, a lady. Rock me, a lady. Rock me, a lady tonight.
I don't want to go to no lousy prayer meeting.
Big Joe, you give your marker, and if you welch, it'll cause me no little embarrassment. Now I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will ever talk to me.
Natalie, I hope Nicey told you about tonight. I hope you're not too sore about
Now
it.
please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people and we do not have to conduct ourselves like a slop.
Natalie, what is this? You're my doll.
Your doll, please. If that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement?
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in you not being able to upset me no more. I got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Natalie, don't ever do this to me again. I can't take it. Look, we're going to get married. We're going to get a nice house with a green picket fence, like the Whitney colors.
Nathan, we gotta do it soon. I had a letter from my mother today asking a lot of questions, and she left a letter for you, too.
A letter for me? From your mother? Well, dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you. Although you've now been married to my daughter for 12 years, but I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters. In my mind's eye, I can see you as you got out to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
Oh, I was going to promote you after Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide and the 5 children, and the one that's on the way.
Well, Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Don't you know I can't look after 6 kids and what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You're a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like you're here.
Oh, well, Nathan, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope.
I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, we'll be late. Come on.
Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Because, well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you ever told me!
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and you pat me out, and you go for the rest again when I think of the time. The way I try, I could honestly die.
Oh, the lawyer and sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
That's you, my life, I'm supposed to get
Alright, already, I'm just a no good name. Alright, already, it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love you. Serve a paper and sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When you want the devil to me to failure.
I already so got a policeman. Alright, already it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love.
You're at it again, you're running again. I know you place like minutes in that, and I'm singing our times, calling you out. I'm telling you now, when you want to think of the time. I think of the way I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I speak to these people day in, day out, but my words don't reach them. I think you should start to think about maybe closing down this Welcome.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present. Right, Miss Sarah? Here you are. 1 dozen or more. Sorry, I didn't have time to clean them up beforehand.
Won't you gentlemen please sit down?
Sit down! All of you.
Brothers and sisters, welcome to the Save a Soul mission.
Hey! All right, you guys. This is a mission, not Roseland, so I suggest that you do not indulge in any unpleasantries. Since I am required to depart for Point West tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo, in my place. So if any of you guys do not conduct yourselves according to Hoyle, you will answer to Sky Masterson, personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So you remember that. You guys. Sister Abernathy, you dice.
Brothers and sisters, tonight we are honored to have this meeting conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is so wonderful to see our mission graced by so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Ben, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Ben, tell me what a bum you are.
I always was a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
Doesn't that feel better?
I'm alright.
Anyone else?
Big Julie.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but since then I've gone straight, as I can prove by my record. 33 arrests and no conviction.
Harry. Oh no, Harry the horse. Oh, like when Sky was holding us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he wrote us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. It means they're only here because Mr. Masterson rolled a dice for them to be.
How wonderful. This whole meeting is the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sir, you've done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey, I ain't finished my testimony. Right. My sins is that when Sky rolled us the $1,000 against our souls, I wish that I would win the dough. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anyone else?
I know this. We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicey Johnson. Brother Nicey Johnson.
Get up, you big fat water buffalo.
Oh, well, it happens to be kind of funny. I like a dream. That's it. A dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone feed me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. So the deck will drag you under, like a shovel of paladin, check the door. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the wolves everywhere. Wolves everywhere. Wolves everywhere. Wolves everywhere. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. For I set myself down. Set myself down.
Brannigan, would you care to testify?
I will do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a crap game here in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you saw them running out. Ain't these the fellas?
I never saw them before in my life.
There's a right claw.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse us, officer, we would like to continue with our meeting.
Fine. I've never seen so many crap shooters in a mission before. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also have a confession to make. And I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're terribly sorry. Ain't we, boys?
Yeah.
Ain't we, boys?
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he couldn't take a certain doll on a trip. And that I should not have done. Although it did not come to any harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure. He told me that he didn't take the doll. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
Amen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will now sing 244, Follow the Fold.
are you getting married?
The 12th of November.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even get close enough to a church to be left at it. Gee, whatever will I tell my mother?
Just tell your mother your marriage is broken. I'm sure she'll understand.
Well, I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
Oh, you mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
Got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you at Sky Maston the other night, I almost thought that... Oh, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky. Oh, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Oh, Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I've tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he would be if he was different.
I thought about Sky lately, too.
I've sat and pictured my dower, Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it?
Only Sky.
But they just don't change.
Well, a little while ago I had some gamblers in my prayer meeting and they seemed as though they could change.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Gamblers at your prayer meeting. Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
A darling little fellow with a cute little red bow tie.
I think so.
How would you like that, Rat? Just when you should have been lying to me, he's been telling me the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
Ugh, what are we, crazy or something? At Warnermakers in Saxon Climes, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market for Borneo, you know, you mustn't squeeze the melon until you get the melon. Oh,
You simply gotta gamble.
you get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much he likes to play. Crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow. Marry the man today.
Hey, give me your late paper.
Just a minute. I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of the day.
Hey, is this wedding gonna take place or ain't it? I paid half a buck for this mise en scène.
Nathan, come on.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smokes!
What's the matter?
I forgot to book a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
How about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crack game?
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit.
can we get married in your mission, Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson's Sarah. Gladly can sing for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll let you into fun. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is,
Obadiah?
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you very much. I know we're going to be happy. We're going to have a little place in the country, and Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.
Thank you.